Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I am not happy, people. I am not happy. I am not happy at all. This ain't looking good. It's looking like boo-boo, man. We are not doing what we need to do, man. Hold on. Why my thing moving slow? This thing been acting crazy today. All right, cool. You good now.
Well, that was a half.
You hear me?
Basketball.
Yeah, that was a half, all right. Well, I wouldn't say half effort, but yeah, Kings are different, bro. They're just like I suspected. They be different, man. They look a lot similar to when they actually, kind of busted out and
Agreed.
made the playoffs again for the first time in like 500 years. They're looking a lot like that, man.
I mean, like,
bro, if I see another LP air ball. Yeah.
Our defense isn't good, but at some point we were gonna have to learn how to operate, full time without Fred, and it's just gonna look clunky for, the first handful of games that it was gonna happen, and you kind of just gotta take that for what it is. I think.
The thing is, Ime Udoka right now looks and feels justified for over relying on Fred. That's not good. The Amen Thompson agenda is not looking good.
But I mean, you mean you didn't have Cam Whitmore leading the team in assists on your bingo card?
Pain. That's a terrible thing, bro. It's not good for our team.
4 assists though.
It makes
good.
no
That's
sense.
Good, right?
That means the wrong person is setting people up.
Yeah, I mean, someone was gonna have to do it.
I mean, I don't mind, but
yeah, I mean,
someone. But you would expect somebody from the starting unit to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's where both Jalen and Enderman need to get better.
Oh God!
Oh yeah, that dunk was
See
nasty.
What is getting under my skin? Oh yeah, for sure. You sure did call that, King. I thought about it, so I was like, oh, I know King over there having a ball with that one. Good call on that. But nah, man. So what the 3-point defense to me is kind of what is annoying. And then, well, before I even get to the defense, offensively, bro, we see if we had Jabari starting in place of Jeff Green, this would look different. It would look better. Because the problem is, you could tell kind of the clunkiness when Amen doesn't have the ball. When Amen actually has the ball, and then he's attacking, but they're building like that Giannis wall for him when he gets to the paint. And I'm expecting somebody like Dylan to be an outlet for him. And Dylan is, for whatever reason, following him to the paint, and I don't understand what that's about. Yeah, I'm debating on going to sleep for work. Hey man, listen, whatever's in your spirit to do, go ahead and do that. I hate being tired in the morning because I stayed up to watch a lot. Man, listen, been there and done that, man. That's understandable, bro. Just like I said, whatever's on your heart to do, bro, do your thing, man.
I mean, I think we'll
come back. We still probably gonna lose though.
The same theory that applies that whenever Amin came into the starting lineup for Jabari and Fred's usage went down, Amin soaked up that usage. Now your theory about why you have never totally loved Dylan in the starting lineup is that now that Fred's out and they put Jeff Green in, Dylan's soaking up that usage. And
high usage Dylan is not good.
Right.
Yeah, high usage Dylan is never good for anybody. In a row. Yeah, we saw that in Memphis. Like, they didn't like that stuff neither. So
the defense, though, I don't the game plan is weird to me. I don't really understand wanting to put Şengün on Bradley or on not Bradley, but Keegan. I guess they don't want him in the pick and roll with Fox.
they don't.
But I mean, we're getting cooked on those kickouts, and he's just. I mean, you can't expect him to help and recover and then contest, and I mean that's a lot harder than guarding a pick and roll, I think. I mean, at least you have help on the pick and roll.
Not for him.
You don't think so?
Typically, I don't like him on guys who got a burner like Keegan Murray do. Keegan Murray can shoot it. He's having a little down season, but he can really shoot that thing. So that's what the problem
he's got to
is.
close out hard on Murray.
Yeah, but you also don't want to put him on DeRozan. That's setting yourself up for death. We don't want that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a pick your poison thing, man. And then I get they're trying to gamble a little bit. I don't like the gambling thing that they're doing. I'd rather them just stay solid. I know you want to get out on the break and run, but now you're leaving yourself vulnerable.
The Kings kind of make our defense. It's difficult for us because we don't want to give up shots at the paint, and so we're allowing, but we also don't want to give up threes. And that's what we're best at, right? Not giving up threes. So you allow Fox and Sabonis to cook the paint, and that's not going to win you this game. So I think it's a little counterintuitive for how we're playing.
Funny enough, Steven Adams has the highest plus minus on the squad right now at the halftime, with a +3. Not sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I have my theories on why that is, because they're playing more of a base defense with him. They're not doing the whole putting Steven Adams on to help in the corners. They're not doing that. But then again, also, Sabonis isn't in the game usually when while Steven Adams, maybe for like a couple minutes, but it wasn't too heavy. I don't know, man. I would just take my chances this game with Şengün on Sabonis in the pick and roll, because you're bigger on the front. I said on the front line. You're bigger on the backside with at the point of attack with a man, and he can obviously dig back and help in that pick and roll. Whoever the tag man is,
Sorry.
I'm not really too. You good?
I'm watching the Maryland Northwestern game.
Oh, who you going for?
I went to Maryland, but we just.
That's right. You sure did go to Maryland
with 6 seconds left.
Okay. Well, hopefully they lose. I just.
I appreciate that. You gotta keep me real, man. I appreciate it. Keep me grounded.
You're damn right. But yeah, man. 3-point shooting, as bad as as all the stuff that we talked about with the defense. Outside of the 3-point defense, I think it's been okay. They're 8 for 19 from 3 right now. They've made more threes than we have, 3 more threes than we have. We only made 5. They are paying special attention to Jalen Green. They do not want him to go off. This is what happens. Happens. Usually,
but they have faster guards too.
They do.
I mean, Jalen's typical thing is that he can outrun you to the side and then get around you, and he has not been able to do that against Monk and Fox.
This is true, but that's why. See, it's games like this, Fred, will be very valuable because the shooting that he'll provide, he'll be a good outlet for Jalen to get off the ball. And then obviously you have Dylan too, not being himself.
Yeah,
that's the case.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen he just doesn't quite know how to manipulate the defense in a way.
He's not there.
Get everyone involved yet. I mean, either that comes or doesn't. But we kind of knew that, and he can do it sometimes. But I think it's one of those things. He's just got to force the issue. I mean, screw your freaking shooting percentage. You just gonna have to force it, try to get to the basket, try to draw fouls, try to, do what you. I mean that layup that he made against Sabonis, on the little mid fast break sort of thing. Yeah. Like you gotta do stuff like that. I mean, he's been doing it, but I think he's gotta force it a little more than he's been doing.
What you think about Cam Whitmore so far this game?
Been okay. I think he's gotten a little gassed a couple times and he's been lazy. But I mean, he's been pretty active. I like the fact that he's getting rebounds. His passing's been pretty good for him. And he's gonna have to take more shots with Fred, without a true initiator. So I expected him to take more shots tonight than he normally has.
I don't mind that at all. This is one of them games where if you want to be, a jacker, go ahead, bro, because we're gonna need that. We're gonna need somebody to loosen up the defense off of Jalen. And Şengün has been solid too, but I think they're also I think the Kings look like they're okay conceding Şengün and not letting Jalen go off. That's what it looked like to me. Well, which is where you have to use the two of them in actions together.
Mm-hmm. Well, part of the problem is that Şengün is just not, and never has been, I don't think, this is my opinion, he's not an elite play finisher, right? Like he can catch some stuff off the pick and roll, he can finish a bit, but he's just more of a methodical guy, or he's more of a, I'm gonna back you in. And I think having someone that's actually screening for Jalen that can catch a lob or can just finish the play whenever Jalen creates that advantage would do better this particular game.
I was almost about to say put Jalen with the ball, put him on the ball, and put him in pick and roll actions with a man. But if Şengün's in the game, that ain't gonna work. Maybe we'll probably run some Jeff Green at the
that's the
5
problem. If they play Jeff Green at center, then you can do that.
Yeah.
Or you can have, maybe you can have Cam do a little play. I mean,
Cam
if he's passing, okay.
Too.
I mean, you can kind of do that. They can, they can oscillate.
Yeah, I think the I don't know. This is a confusing game because, like I said, second night of a back-to-back.
The other thing is we can use
energy is off
for gravity.
Yeah, to help get other people open. Yeah, that's why I think Sabonis, Şengün and Jalen need to be in more actions together, initiating the offense, because let them attract the attention and let the role players eat.
Well, I like
they don't play too much in tandem. It makes it easier to guard in games like this.
Yeah, I like the play where they ran, Jalen didn't take a good shot, but they ran him off of that Iverson cut. And he cuts across the free throw line basically, but it was a little further up. But even if you run dummy action, right? Even if Jalen's not going to be used to as a play initiator, assist guy, use his gravity somehow strategically around the court, like Steph Curry, to bend the defense in a way where you can get easier shots.
I don't think Sacramento's really following him a lot off the ball though. I don't think they're following him off the ball a whole lot. They it look like they're trying to not necessarily blitz him, but when he has the ball, that's when they're all dialed in on him. But when he doesn't have the ball, when he's moving off the ball, but at the same time, we can use that to our advantage. I don't know what it is, but I think in my opinion, when a defense is on you like that, when you know that they're on you like that, I don't understand why more guys don't just set more off-ball screens and slip some of them.
100%.
But then again, that would require some chemistry, because if he's going to slip off someone, we kind of need whoever's handling the ball, men, to understand that that's a possibility and then try to catch Jalen. No, I take that back, because we don't have enough shooting to.
They could run the horns action too.
They can, but
I think you could have LP in the game for that.
But who's gonna have the ball?
Even in the dunker spot.
Huh? Who's going? So if they're gonna run horns action, Who's gonna have the ball and who's gonna be the two guys up top setting the
I think you would have it. It would be Jalen, and then you'd either have Amin and Jeff Green because they can both, or because Jeff Green can shoot, or you have Amin and Cam do it like how they were doing it at the end of the third quarter last game.
I low key wanted to be two shooters.
Yeah, okay.
But the one but if it's let's say it's Cam and Dylan, I'd have Cam dive.
Right. He's got to be the diver in that Spain action.
Yeah, because he was out of all those guys. I trust him to finish in the paint over Dylan. Oh damn! Second half on the tip off. Man,
yeah.
I'm trying to stay awake, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to stay awake. I'm tired. I stayed up late last night trolling. I'm paying for it right now, man. I couldn't work earlier, bro. I paid for it, bro. That's what my stupid ass get. But see,
we'll see. I mean, it's an interesting game.
Cool. I'm definitely not doing nothing post game tonight.
We're learning.
Yeah. This is gonna be one of them good learning games. I want to see
not even Jalen drops like 35 in the second half, the game winner.
And I'm tired, bro. I can't think straight. I can barely speak. Bro. Yeah, man. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to the second half, man. I'll think about it. It got to be super crazy, and I'm not doing it by myself either. So, but yeah. All right, y'all. Appreciate everybody still around. There's 90 of y'all in here. Man, all y'all hit that like and subscribe button, and we out.